Hey there. Today's story takes us behind the glitz and neon lights into a world most casino guests never even notice. It's not about gamblers or money. It's about the people they call in when things go too far. They're not pit bosses. They're not security. They're something else entirely. They're called cleaners. And if you've never heard of them, that's exactly the point. This is the story of what happened to a man named Ron, a trucker from New Mexico who walked into a luxury casino in Vegas, lost everything, and was escorted out by two men in matching suits. No confrontation, no noise, just silence. He never made it back to his motel. And when his family asked questions, the casino said he was never there. By the end of this video, you'll understand how far some casinos go to protect their reputation and what it really means when someone just disappears after a bad night. Ron wasn't a high roller. He didn't wear gold chains or order champagne. He was in town for a delivery run, stopped by the casino for a drink and maybe a few hands of blackjack before heading home. But something went wrong. Cameras showed him at the table around 11:45 p.m. By 1:12 a.m., he was visibly stressed, losing big, sweating, mumbling to himself. At 1:19, he tried to cash in a $10,000 marker. And at 1:33, he stood up, walked toward the lobby, and was met by two men in matching gray suits. That was the last confirmed sighting. His truck was later found in the casino's back lot, keys still in the ignition. Security footage for the lot? Corrupted due to storm interference, they said. There wasn't a storm that night. Now here's where things get stranger. A former casino janitor who worked the graveyard shift later claimed he'd seen those two men more than once, always after a guest caused a scene. Always when someone lost more than they could repay. He called them the sweepers, said they wore no badges, didn't talk to staff, they didn't clean messes, they removed them. One night, a drunk man started screaming about being cheated at the slots. 10 minutes later, two suits, one escort. The man was never seen again, and the slot machine was replaced the next morning. Another former dealer confessed anonymously that some casinos keep unlisted back rooms. Rooms with no cameras, no clocks, no documentation. Used, in her words, to cool off players who get too loud or too close to the truth. But here's the real kicker. A private investigator hired by Ron's family found footprints and blood traces behind the casino near a locked utility shed. When police were called, the casino claimed the area was off limits and nothing out of the ordinary was found. A week later, the investigator's car was found abandoned. Wallet gone, laptop gone, files missing. He was found unconscious in a motel 2 states over, and he doesn't remember how he got there. So who are these cleaners? According to several former employees, they're not even casino staff. They're contracted through private security firms, paid in cash, no paper trail, and trained in non-disruptive extraction. Translation, they know how to make people vanish without anyone noticing. Some say they're ex-military, others think they're tied to organized crime. One bartender recalled seeing the same two men whispering to the head of security before a roulette table was suddenly cleared out mid-spin. And here's the thing, all of this is unofficial, nothing you can report. Because legally, these people don't exist. Just like Ron, officially he never checked in, never played, never lost a cent. Ron's family tried to sue. The casino produced evidence that Ron was never a guest, even though they had his ID on file from a player's card. The police called it insufficient grounds for investigation. His disappearance was labeled voluntary, case closed. But then came the whispers. Two more guests from different states, same casino, same pattern. Big loss, emotional breakdown, escorted out quietly, gone. No cameras, no paper trail. Just empty chairs and silent hallways. And in Vegas, silence is the loudest answer. Some say there's a list. Names of problem players flagged for removal. Some say cleaners don't just clean up messes, they erase entire people. All we know is this. Ron walked into that building. He never walked back out. Not every disappearance is a crime, but some are too clean to be anything else. Ron wasn't a criminal. He wasn't violent. He just lost a little too much in the wrong place. And someone made sure that story stayed off the books. If stories like this make you question what's really going on behind locked doors, you're not alone. And if this one gave you chills, well, maybe that's because you know places like this exist. Thank you for watching today. I truly appreciate your time. And wherever you are, and I hope your day is calm, your health is strong, and your mind stays curious. We post a new video every single day with stories that are strange, chilling, and comfortably real. So please, hit that like button, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Tell me what you think happened to Ron. Do cleaners like this really exist? Until next time, take care of yourself and be careful where you place your final bet.